Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Johnny's Doing What. And of course, before anything, yes, that's not the bug. I have sold the bug to a local individual, of course, in the area. Now, hold on, before you start judging, no, I did not go and buy the 240 with the bug money. No, went ahead and saved that money apart for rainy day. You never know what's coming, right? Especially in these times. Now, the way I came across this 240 is it's from a lovely individual, and of course you will meet this individual later on in the video. So pretty much the 240 is donated in a way. So anywho, this 240 is actually out from Azusa, so the San Gabriel area. And Juan and I pretty much drove the 240 from there to my house, which was supposed to take like around 40 to 50 minutes, but it ended up being 30 minutes. Thank you, Juan, for that. The reason being is because he drove behind me, because as many 240s, the plates are expired. But luckily for me, this one is running and driving. So that's, you know, the positive side about it. And the majority of the 240s that you see are either shells or projects or not running and need to be towed. So anywho, the co-owner is pretty much has had this 240 for quite a while, and pretty much has said that they've already gone through this is the second block that's in there. So there isn't another block besides the one that's in there. So it's gonna be pretty awesome, because what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna rebuild that block to be a turbo block in the future, while this one's daily driving and we're building that one. So that's gonna be pretty awesome to do. Secondary, a little bit history about this 240 is the co-owner has pretty much had this and owned this 240 for several years. Pretty much turns it on, drives it here and there just to keep the fluids going. And then that's why, of course, we're gonna do a lot to it in regards to the fluids. So we have like regular conventional oil for the meantime when we flush this one out, and have conventional oil running through it. And then of course we're gonna go through something a little bit thicker, like, you know, a 1030, 10W40 for 240s, primarily very common. Same thing with the coolant flush. Really what we're gonna end up doing today is a lot of maintenance to the 240. Additionally to one of the most important parts, so why you see this one is up, is because we go out and buy the headlight switch. The reason being is because the battery can't stay connected. If the battery stays connected, the headlights stay on. So I need to definitely get the headlight switch in order to be able to turn off the lights and have the battery in there connected properly without the need of taking it off, putting it back on. So anywho, this one is a 91, it's hatchback, and it's a KA24DE. So it's not the single cam, so that's a big plus. Just like I said, there's actually another engine that we're gonna go ahead and be building within the series and making a turbo while we have this one daily driving. So that's gonna be pretty neat. Pretty much gonna give you guys the runaround in regards to the 240 itself, and of course the condition that it's in. Of course, no 240 is a perfect 240. 240 needs, you know, a little work here and there, and even when you're finished, you're gonna still need to adjust these. But luckily, this one's running and driving. Has a little bit of a misfire, but of course, nothing that a little tune-up won't fix. Then of course, the plans for this one is, of course, to make it a drift build. So that's gonna be the awesome part throughout this whole series, is seeing how it goes from a regular 240 daily driven to something that, you know, can turn around some pretty gnarly corners and whatnot. So hopefully you guys love this series, and stay tuned for more. Alrighty, just wanted to give you guys a quick run around the 240. One of the biggest issues is, of course, the windshield is cracked, so I'm gonna end up having to replace that one there. Windshield wipers, of course, gonna rejuvenate them, paint them, and then get good wipers. This little guy here, unfortunately, I'm going to show you what that's all about. So unlike this little right headlight, this left one, see that? Unfortunately, it broke off, so definitely gonna have to replace that one. So all of this you guys are gonna be seeing throughout the build. This was a little tiny setup for getting it through the middle of the night. We actually got some wire and pretty much ended up wrapping it around the plastic little arm so we can drive at night and won't have to get pulled over, especially. Thank you for Juan once again for driving behind me. And this one, of course, has the shark nose. It's not the pig nose. As you guys can see, there's gonna be a lot of cleanup that we're gonna have to do in order to get this engine bay nice and beautiful, pretty much. A lot of the things are gonna get definitely flushed and cleaned through here, just so we can have a nice looking engine bay. As you guys can see here, the marks of pretty much from wherever they got the engine 91, 92 to 94 240Sx. So K240E, and of course, right on the plaque, I'm sure you can see it. Originally, it's a KA24DE, so that's cool. Now it's matching. Then, of course, not sure if you guys know this, but for those of you who don't know, you can also get it from the Nissan Frontiers. So, additionally to that, we're gonna do a lot of maintenance check, and of course, replace these hoses. See how they're kind of rusted out, especially parts like this. We're gonna go ahead and replace. So, all in all, we got quite the jobs, you know, set up for us to do. And then check out these Ankies, guys. Look at those. And those are all around, which is pretty gnarly. Haven't seen these style Ankies in a good while, honestly. And then of course the seats are gonna get replaced. They got tears and they're gonna get replaced with those over there. They're supposed to go on the Eclipse, but never did. And then of course, see, here's a little, there's your headlight switch. Nice and floppy. The dash, of course, is gonna get replaced. That's normal with every 240. And then I also have the windshield wiper switch coming in. So that should be coming in. Actually, I should go to the parts store, AutoZone, to go ahead and pick that up today. It should be available. I'm gonna need the center console as well. And I'll pretty much have another fender to replace the one that's on the passenger side. The door cards aren't too bad, but of course they are losing the adhesive already. So I'm gonna go ahead and reapply the adhesive. The ceiling on this one is nice and beautiful, so that's pretty cool. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but this one actually comes with the rear hatch cover, which is pretty awesome. So all in all, the 240 does have some work that needs to be done to it. And of course, this series is gonna pretty much cover everything that I need to cover. One of the things Juan had pointed out is, check that out. This one actually has electronic mirrors, but when you look at this, it's manual mirrors on both sides. So that's pretty cool. So that's, we're gonna end up having to hunt them down. Other than that, check out these wheels, guys. These wheels are pretty darn special. I want to see who actually recognizes them. Let's do this. I want to see if anyone recognizes these wheels. Comment in the bottom if you know what kind of wheels these are. So, pretty much gonna go ahead and get started with this 240, and hopefully the plan and the goal is to get this 240 done before summer. It's gotta at least do, you know, one of the summer, you know, canyon runs with Juan's single cam. All we're waiting is for Juan's single cam is pretty much the injector seats, the ones that pretty much sit on into the block for the injectors to go in. And that's pretty much all we need in order to get the 240 fired up, which is gonna be pretty gnarly if we get both of them running, and you know, at the same time, that way we can do some canyon runs here and there. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. More 240 stuff coming up. So the owner didn't quite tell me what was in the 240, so all of this that you guys are gonna see is pretty much new. I only knew about the wheels, which was pretty much the biggest thing, and then the cover of the back bed that I saw. But the first thing that I saw, of course, was the aluminum radiator, kind of in a not too bad rusted condition, but aluminum for aluminum and rust, it's pretty harsh. This one, of course, is from CX Racing. A little dent here and there, and that's gonna be a problem. So this one's pretty much as I can roll out as being shot. So we're gonna go ahead and this one over here because it's no use if it's shot. Aftermarket flywheel. It doesn't seem to have the brand. Definitely not gonna use it anyways. So market flywheel goes out. This I found after I took out the wheels, fan clutch for the fan and an extra radiator hose. Oh shoot, so this actually has an extra harness. Oh yeah, that's an extra harness. Oh, this probably came off of the old engine and they put the other one on there. Oh look, see, they even labeled it. That's pretty cool. Thank you for that. I'm gonna stick any new 240 parts under this box. So this will be the 240 toolbox. This one. I got this one. This one has the Mitsubishi, the Audi, the Volkswagen parts, and then that one has miscellaneous with the other snap-on toolbox. So cool. What the hell is this? Individual throttle bodies? No way. What's this from? Looks like there's no label. It's an intake, but with no label. Quad parts. Let me put you down here. Okay. No freaking way. No freaking way. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Would you look at that? I can't believe this. Wow. Oh, wow. And it's Japanese. JDM for sure. 70. Already been installed on one engine. Wow. Wow. Someone's got some explaining to do. I was not expecting to find this. Wow. Pretty amazed. Ooh, a little top. Guess that should have been on the top. What's this? Sports. Okay, we definitely need to fix this. Empty grease can. Luckily I recycle. This goes in there. Okay, oh, okay, cool. So we have all the pieces. Which is pretty much there. What the hell is... What in the... Well. Looks like someone's got some secrets held up. All right. That is pretty interesting. Let's see what else. Huh. AC system. Now I know where it's at. It's just chilling right over here. I wonder if that should have an AC. Let's see if there's wires. More wires. Oh no! Oh no! It's a lot of rust. We'll surface that. See, this is what we always want to prevent, guys. It's got a hole. Damn, I mean, it is weight reduction. But I'm gonna have to take care of this rust ASAP. Really ASAP. And that's very common with 240s. That there'll be a rust bucket in the back. I mean, it doesn't bother me a lot because I can just go ahead and weld or have Ricardo load metal pieces over it. So that's not really a bother to me. At the end of the day, it's gonna go sideways. Cool. So this guy, looky here. Let's see. Okay, let me see how this guy goes. Seconds. Guessing that's how it goes. Nice. I think. Not too sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Nice. Cool. So that does it for the back of the hatch. That's really got me mesmerized right now. Nice. Toilets are all there. Nothing's broken, right? Oh, just a little chip right there. Oh, another chip there. No one there. Let's see. Wow. See what else I can find. Moving on to the front. Moving on to the front. This is not part of it. It's part of the Audi. Got ourselves bridgeable, high power at 150, maximum power. Really, let's look at that. Damn. Old. Got wires too. Not too sure. Some more wires. Oh, looks like there was probably like a double dent set up in there. And a lot of LED lights. Wow, someone went happy on LED lights. And then Hydrotrans too. Nice. Nice. Only problem, hydraulic systems. Really used for automatic transmissions when they become too short or whatnot. Take care of this trash. Take out some bolts. Oh, some more cans. More cans. Let's see. Oh, what do we have here? What is this? Oh, it's probably for the hatch. Yep. Probably for the hatch. For the hatch. Huh. Not too sure. Goes out. Ooh, silicone hose. Mishimoto. Nice. Everything come to me. I see another holes. Yes. Another missing lot of holes. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, another stock intake box. Let's see. Oh, they're glow straps. That's what those are? Glow straps. Thought they were wires. Oh, what do we got here? Awesome. Only replacement, hopefully. Yep. Nice. Oh, it's for the vents on the bottom. Dun dun dun. Found it. Okay. Definitely left-hand drive. Huh. Gonna go up there. Just that out. More LED lights. Just that out. Oh. More LED lights. And this bag. More LED lights. That's a part of a vacuum. That's a part of a vacuum. Let's see some more hydrostuff fluid. So, ta-da. Is it cracked? Oh yes, it's all cracked. Awesome. Ooh. There we have the coin for the coins, and then the in-dash stereo. Looks like a single thing though. Wonder where they did all of that. That is all sloppy. Anywho, what are you? What are you? What can you be? I'm gonna stick you out. It's not coming up. Trash, little slippers, trash, RC trash. Oh, a lot of bulbs. Oh, that's our trash too. You know what you are. Let's see. Looks like more of these. Oh yeah, more LED lights. It's one of these actually. So not LED, it's just a halogen. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? We got a fan. This didn't have AC, so you gotta kind of just wire it up to the car. All right, awesome. And Goodyear tires. Gonna get up in this 240. Thermostat working? Not working. Ah, fuel cup. Is in here? Measurement tape. Out of there. Still wanna find a dead rat. More LED lights. Awesome. LEDs for days. A starter. Check her out. 16928. AutoZone. Oh, nice. Another one for the hatch. Nice. What is this? Oh, this is probably where they came in. Well, I don't know what this is. Wow. Didn't. Oh, yeah, that's. We like to go through all this electrically, huh? Just pulls on over there. Okay. Nav. To play with that some other day. I'm not gonna play with this right now. Cool. So that does it for that. I'm gonna have to clean that out. Look how dirty that is. Let's come in there. Nothing in here. That is over there. Cool. Awesome. I love the roof. The roof is pretty intact. The sides pretty intact. Awesome. seats, I can go ahead and clean them out. That's just pretty much the front, guys. And see, this is not too bad. It's just got to be glued back down and placed back in, so the cards aren't too bad. This electrical pretty much works. Oh yes, these are pretty fine. Awesome, not too bad. Just a dash and seats, and away we go. Thank you for exploring the 240 with me, guys. Now let's actually get to work. And here's the co-owner. This is Sarah, of course, who named the 240 Pikachu. And basically we're gonna do the preventive maintenance on the 240 because who knows how long it's been since she's done it. So we're gonna go ahead and do the oil. We're gonna go ahead and do the cap, rotor, wires, and the plugs. We're gonna go ahead and do the thermostat, the fuel filter, oil filter of course, and then we're gonna put some enzyme fuel treatment. We're gonna do the motor flush, and then the turn signal of course, because I mean not the turn signal, the headlight switch, because it needs it. Additionally, other than that, we're gonna run a little bit into the cooling system just because we are gonna change it into an aluminum radiator. So we're gonna go do a complete flush for it when we get the aluminum radiator. So that's gonna be on the list as well. The starter alternator have already been ordered, as well as the windshield wiper switch. Things that I'm realizing we're going to have to replace. It's going to be that the brake master cylinder and the booster, as well as the clutch slave cylinder, as well as the master cylinder. Sorry, master cylinder, slave cylinder. The reason being is because those liquids are really, really dirty. Additionally, other than that, that power steering pump is gonna have to go. It's leaking. We're gonna change the reservoir and the hose as well. The lucky part is we have to change the AC line as well, or decide to delete it. All of this that you guys see here is going to be definitely changed. I don't like a lot of wires. I like simplified wires. So yeah, let's get to it. All right. So we put in the motor flush as well as the fuel enzyme treatment. So we're gonna let the engine run for 5 minutes. Then afterwards we can drain it, put in the new oil filter, the new oil, go ahead and do the plugs, the wires, the cap and rotor after it cools down. Go ahead. Try it again.
I hear something though, like on.
Try it again. There we go. Go ahead. Awesome. We're gonna let it run for 5 minutes. You hear that?
Yeah.
That's misfiring. It's misfiring like crazy. And we're gonna need some mounts. Look how that thing's shaking. Those mounts, they're hanging on for dear life. Wow. Oh. Is there an air escape somewhere?
Huh?
There's an air leak. Oh yeah, there's an air leak. Yeah, so that's probably why it's misfiring as well. One of the two. We're probably either gonna have to, we're gonna replace the spark plugs and the wires and the cap rotor. If it doesn't fix, it's probably gonna be the leak. So what's going on is it's intaking too much air. So because it's taking a lot of air, that's where the misfire is at. Throwing in the new oil filter, making sure it's nice and lubed. They're just kissing. They look like lamprey. Before we go ahead and put them back in, leave the oil cap for the pressure. Oil's already drained. We're gonna go ahead and replace the oil and pretty much do the spark plugs, wires, cap and rotor. We'll be set. So we have a brand new plug there. Look at this plug here. let's take a look and analyze this plug here. Look at that. Nice, lovely burn. But look at that. My, that poor wire must have been in there for decades, years, on top of another one.
6 or 7.
Jesus, man. No wonder. Crazy Miss White, look at that. Oh my God. That is just disgusting. Poor little guy probably wasn't even getting good connection, man. Here you go. Hold that out for me. So, because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and send our little scope in, because we want to know what's cylinder 1 looking like. So,
You're gonna put it all the way in.
yeah. Yep, LED lights on.
Move it to the left. There you go.
Oh
my
man,
God.
look at those. Those are very beautiful. Very beautiful. I don't blame you. It's alright. That's what we have these things for. So put this aside. We already know how cylinder 1 looks like with the valves.
All the mess.
Gotta go ahead and put lovely
Are you still gonna
NGK.
replay?
Yeah, we're gonna go. Cool, so check out that little rotor. We went ahead and already replaced it. Not too bad, not too shabby. The cap itself has just some little burn marks, but not sure how long they've been in there, so went ahead and just replaced all of them. The good thing about this one is it has all the wire marks on the old one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so that way there's no confusion. This new one that I obtained as well has the same exact marking, so there's no confusion over that. So that's done with, and it's pretty much cool. That's plugs, wires, cap, rotor, engine oil, flash, and then yeah, fuel treatment. Cool. Nice little KA. Just to get her as a daily, then we're getting the other block, and we're gonna put that block in here and go turbo. Cool. All right, let's back this up.